the lie detector.
Simka! Shh, quiet. I'm on a stakeout here. Who are you staking out? Tom Thomas. We've got a bet that he won't be able to survive 3 days without any TV. Really? Can I be on the stakeout with you? Shh.
Simka! Ha!
Aha! I gotcha.
What? Who?
You lost the bet, Tom Thomas. Just tell me you didn't.
I didn't.
Why didn't you?
It's because I'm not Tom Thomas.
What?
I'm Tom's brother.
That's totally not true. We know Tom Thomas doesn't have a brother.
I meant his first cousin.
Then how come you two look so much alike?
It's 'cause our mothers are twins.
So what should we call you?
Who, me? John Johnson. And who are you, by the way?
As if you don't know who we are.
This room is beautiful. Sure is bigger than mine.
I don't believe you. You're telling a lie.
And what is your proof?
Maybe he's not lying. There's a way to check it.
How?
Yeah, how? With a lie detector. You'll see. A lie detector is a device that is used to help figure out if someone is telling the truth or if they are lying. You see, when someone is lying, they always get a little bit nervous. Even though we might not see it, we know that a liar's heart beats a little faster, his breathing changes, and he sweats. A lie detector can pick up on all of these little things. And that's how a lie detector can be used to help find the truth.
But you don't have a lie detector.
But we know how a lie detector works, don't we? Or are you scared, Tom Thomas?
What's that for?
To listen to your pulse,
How come?
so I'll be able to check how fast your heart is beating.
And Nolik?
He's gonna keep an eye on how often you blink.
And what are you doing with the egg?
The egg is an old African method. If you're not telling the truth, your hand will automatically squeeze the egg. And so, the egg will crack.
Well, my egg won't crack.
We'll see about that.
Humans have tried to come up with all sorts of ways to find out the truth. For instance, in ancient China, they would put some dry rice in a person's mouth when they told him the crime they believed he committed. Then they'd check the rice. If the rice stayed dry, they believed he had committed the crime. In ancient India, a person had to bang on a gong while answering a judge's questions. If he started banging the gong louder, then it was believed that he was trying to hide the truth. And in Europe, if one knight accused another of lying, then they would just take part in a duel. Whoever won that one was said to be on the side of truth. No, it's not easy to hide the truth, but sometimes it can be even harder to find it.
Answer yes or no. You got that? Do you have 2 ears?
Don't you have eyes?
Just yes or no.
Yes.
Answer. Are you a girl?
Hey, come on.
Yes or no?
No. Where do you find such dumb questions?
We just have to check what happens to your heart when you tell the truth to us. All right, now answer this. Do you know the Fixies? Yes or no?
Yes. No. I forgot.
His pulse is speeding up. Are you Tom Thomas?
No.
His pulse is racing. And his eyes have started blinking. And the Fixies, tell us where you learned about them.
From Tom Thomas.
He couldn't have told you about us. It's a secret.
He could.
Not true.
It's true.
It's not true.
Yes, it is.
Hey, look! The egg cracked. Just give up, John Johnson.
All right. I'm Tom Thomas, guys.
Tish!
Is it really possible to know if you lied just by measuring your pulse?
With pulse, you really can. But you probably couldn't with the egg.
You tricked me then. That wasn't nice.
You weren't tricked. John Johnson was.
Huh. You know what? I think you've got to get checked out on this lie detector.
Ha! I don't think so. You need to get ready to give me my wish. 'Cause you're the one that lost the bet.
The alarm.
Hey there! I'm back. Yoo-hoo! Wait, my chocolate bunny! It was standing right here.
What's this, a dog?
Not that one, another one. I had 2 bunnies. I just got them as a present.
You had 2 bunnies? Are you sure of that?
Of course. You think I don't know my 1s from my 2s?
Huh. Then someone stole one. Unless. You went and ate it yourself.
Me? How come I don't remember anything about it?
Maybe you're a sleepwalker.
What is a sleepwalker?
Someone who gets up from his bed at night without waking up. He crosses the room, eats one of his chocolate bunnies, and doesn't remember a thing in the morning.
But in the morning, the bunny was still there.
Yeah? Huh. How about your mother? Could she have taken it? She doesn't like when you're eating too much candy.
No, she doesn't. She says that candy's terrible for my teeth.
And so, to save your teeth from these sweets, she snuck quietly into your room, snatched one of the rabbits, and ate it.
But Mom's the one who gave them to me as a present. And so why would she take it?
Yeah? Then I just don't know.
Well, I do. I think it was your father.
He wouldn't steal it. We know he's allergic to chocolate.
Next, he'll tell us how the fish took it.
You know, I always thought there was something fishy about those fish. No doubt about it. They stole the bunny.
Uh-huh. And then they hid it in their aquarium.
Oh, Nolik, that's funny. You know what, Tom Thomas? You need to protect that other chocolate hair.
Exactly. It has to be eaten right away. Now, before it disappears.
Just wait a little. You don't have to eat it. Let's think of something else. Of course, we need a security alarm.
Need what?
The alarm was invented to keep houses, cars, and other valuable things safe and secure. The simplest alarm is a siren or light bulb that is connected by wires to a door or window. When someone tries to open the door that has an alarm on it, the alarm goes off, making the siren howl and the light flash. Alarms can also be set up to call the police if they go off.
Super! But where can we get ourselves a security alarm?
You have an electronic construction kit, remember?
You're right.
Then bring it over here. Nolik, help me. Tidish!
Tidish is the Fixies victory call. When a job is well done and we Fixies are proud of our work, we exclaim, Tidish! And raise up our hand with our thumb and first 2 fingers sticking out. You want to know what it means? It's very simple. Fixies love solving problems and fixing things that are broken. And do you know what you need to do to solve a problem? First, you need to find out what's broken. Second, understand why it broke. And third, repair what's broken so it works again. So do what the Fixies do and first, find it. Second, understand it. And third, fix it. Tidish! It really is a great word, and it sounds funny. But we Fixies surely like it a lot.
Well, Tom Thomas, turn on the alarm.
You sure the alarm will work?
I'm sure, without a doubt.
You're under arrest.
Freeze!
Chusaka? Why are you stealing my chocolate?
The compass.
Pipe ball, hands on the deck.
Aye, aye, mateys. Shiver me timbers.
Simka and Nolik, what you doing here?
We're not Simka and Nolik. We're courageous pirates.
Yeah, pirates.
And today we leave home for the sea. Are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Hooray! You mean no? No hooray? Oh, yeah. You can't join us without a test.
Go and find a special thing. Something no sailor should ever sail the sea without.
I can do it, but how?
With a map.
And it's over there.
I've never seen a map that's this puny.
What are you talking about, puny?
That took us a half hour to make.
From where you're standing now. Uh-huh. From here, you mean?
He guessed it right.
First head to the north until you will find... Hold on. But where's the north?
It's where the North Pole, ice, and polar bears are.
But how do I know which direction the North Pole is?
By compass, of course. A compass is a special tool that helps sailors and pilots know in which direction they're traveling, whether in the air or on the sea. Our planet is like a big magnet that has two poles, the North Pole and the South Pole. These magnetic poles help the needle in the compass find its way. The needle is magnetized, so one of its ends will be attracted to the north magnetic pole and point at it, while the other end will always point towards the south.
That I know, but there's no compass around here.
Then let's make one by ourselves.
Out of what?
We can use a needle. We just have to magnetize it
And how's it supposed to turn around?
in a saucer of water. Well, there you go. Now one end is pointing in the direction of north and the other to the south.
But which point's where? Well, there's the window, so that can't be the right way. The north is there.
I'm really liking this sharp little fella we've got here.
You calling me a little fella?
No, it's just the way us pirates talk.
All right then, north we go. First head to the north until you see a sleeping monster.
Mateys ahoy! Monster on the horizon!
Let him do it himself.
Now turn to the left and go 300 paces more. 300?
Exactly. I counted on myself.
Uh-huh. Okay, then that means I'll go 1, 2, 3. Now straight ahead until you get right up to the giant tree. You call that a tree? Wow, amazing! I can't believe my eyes. It's a real ship compass.
It's also called a marine compass.
The first compass was invented more than 1,000 years ago in ancient China. With its help, the Chinese were able to travel across the desert. And about 200 years later, the compass appeared in Europe. Whether the Europeans came up with the idea for the compass themselves or took it from the Chinese isn't clear. But one thing's for sure, we Fixies remember how those early compasses were built. The first compasses were made with a magnetized needle on top of a floater inside a bowl of water. Later, the needle was put on top of a pin that let it spin freely, and it started to look like the ones we use today. Since the needle of a compass always points to the north, a sailor can easily figure out which direction he needs to turn his ship. If he wants to go north, he follows the needle north. If he wants to go south, he goes in the opposite direction.
Your dad brought it home with him late last night from his work. You were asleep.
Hold on. I want to check something.
What's up?
Yeah, they line up together.
Of course they line up.
If not, how else would you have gotten here?
We're done with the needle. It has to go back.
First, head south 600 paces.
6 for you, matey.
The remote.
Hey, Simka, the button got stuck on the remote. How can we get it back out of there?
Look and learn, Nolik. Please help. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, oh, oh.
Should I let it go now? Oops.
Nolik, hide somewhere. Nolik, she stole the remote. Nolik? Where are you hiding? Nolik!
Hello there, Fixies. Hey, where are you?
Hey, Tom Thomas, you got here just in time. Chusaka ran off with the TV remote.
And so what? I can turn it on without it. And my favorite cartoon is just about to start.
Forget about the cartoons, will ya? Nolik is missing! I'm afraid Nolik hid inside of the remote.
And Chusaka took it. Oh no, Nolik's in big time trouble.
Tom Thomas, there must be something you can do!
Chusaka, Chusaka, come here. Where is that dog hiding? I'm gonna go look in the other rooms.
Simka, Tom Thomas, here I am. I'm over here. For now, I'll wait here.
Chusaka's not out there. Where are you? Hey, Simka.
I ran to get a pack-a-mat.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna search for the infrared ray that comes out of the remote.
That's so great. But what is it?
I'll explain it to you. Inside of most remote controls, there's a special type of light bulb called a light-emitting diode, or LED for short. When we press a button, the LED sends an invisible infrared ray. And in the TV, there is a receiver for these invisible rays. The TV understands the command that comes from the remote control and carries it out, like changing the channel or the volume.
If the rays are invisible, then how is it possible to see them?
In the pack-a-mat, I've got these special goggles that can help me.
And now what?
Yell to Nolik. Get him to close the contact on any one of the buttons.
Nolik! You gotta push one of the buttons down on the remote.
A button? But how am I gonna do that? Wait, 1 second. Chusaka Chusaks with a brain full of rocks. Meow. Meow. Oh, Mamma Mia. Now she'll eat me together with the remote.
Nothing for you here.
But here's something. There he is. He's over there.
Chusaka, come here. Do you want a hot dog? So you want to play tough? All right then.
Hooray! You're in one piece.
How did you find me?
By looking out for the remote's rays. It's just a shame it's impossible for me to see him.
What are you saying? You can! If you want to see infrared rays, all you have to do is look through a digital camera. Try it for yourself. Turn on the camera on a mobile telephone. Now go ahead and press any button on the remote control and point the camera toward the front of it. you'll see a bright dot on the screen of the camera. That's the light-emitting diode working. It's letting off a special light that can't be seen by the naked eye. It's also possible to point the remote control at a mirror. And then through the camera, you can see how the light-emitting diode turns itself on. So what that means is that invisible rays bounce off of a mirror in the same way that regular light does. So you can control the TV by bouncing the light from a remote control off of a mirror. You don't believe me? Then go ahead and try it yourself. By the way, if your toys weren't all stuffed under the bed, we would have found the remote without the goggles.
Don't worry about it. When the cartoons are over, I'll put them away.
So, you done watching? Time to clean up.
Whipped cream.
Nolik, please stop your jumping. Your head's gonna fall off. Don't worry, it won't fall off.
That sounds good. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Are you going somewhere, Tom Thomas?
Me? Nowhere. Katya's coming over, so we can do our homework. I need some strawberries.
Is she gonna bring the strawberries with her?
You got it. And my job's to supply the whipped cream. They're so good together.
Whipped cream, do you have any?
I'll go and check.
Wait, for me! Ugh. Simka, what do they make cream from? It's made from milk, and the milk you can get from a cow. And what about whipped cream? The cow jumps up and down like you, so the cream can get whipped up. Really? I'm joking, Nolik.
I looked everywhere. We've got regular cream, but there isn't whipped cream.
No problem. We can whip some up right now. Cream is thick milk with a lot of fat. If you want to make whipped cream, you need to cool down the cream, add some sugar, and then beat this mixture very well. This adds tiny air bubbles that turn the cream into a delicious, white, fluffy foam. But it's important not to overdo it. Or instead of getting fluffy, the cream will start getting thicker and thicker until it turns into rich, creamy butter.
How are we gonna whip it up?
Look, there's a whisk. No! Hold on!
How's that?
It's not working. Maybe we need to use a different bowl or something. Do you think that a bottle would work? That's a really good idea.
Now I don't have to worry about spilling this cream anymore.
Shake it with both hands. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Shake it harder, Tom Thomas!
That's all. I'm just too tired.
The cream looks exactly the same as when you started. You didn't try hard enough.
Oh, really? Then try whipping it yourself.
I got it. That's who's gonna help us.
Chusaka? Yeah, awesome.
Bring it down. A little more. Perfect. Open it up. Chusaka, Chusaka, the brain full of rocks.
Telephone.
This is even cooler than jumping on the trampoline. Yahoo!
Yeah? But why can't you? What a shame. It's fine. Come on over anyway.
You can't reach us. You can't reach us. I'm so tired. I'm sure that at least we got the cream whipped up. Oh, see that, Simka? There's no cream left. Just some yellow stuff. It's butter, I'm sure. We overdid it.
Piggy People make so many different things out of milk, like cream or butter or frosting for cakes and cupcakes. With dry milk, sugar, and boiling water, you can make condensed milk. And if you make it cold, brr, you get ice cream. And if the milk gets sour, no problem. Humans make all sorts of foods out of sour milk, like yogurt, sour cream, kefir, and buttermilk. If you drain off the extra liquid from sour milk, you'll have cottage cheese. And by boiling milk a special way, you can make all sorts of different cheeses. There are so many kinds of cheeses made throughout the world that it's hard to even count them all. And even certain kinds of chocolate can't be made without milk. You must agree that plain old ordinary milk is just one super magical, extraordinary thing.
It's just awful, guys.
What, Katya's not coming over?
She's coming over, just without the strawberries. She didn't know that her grandmother had already used up all of them to make some jam.
So you're telling us that we don't need any whipped cream?
Right. Katya's bringing a cake, and she said that we'll need butter. She wants to make frosting out of it.
Butter?
I don't know if we have any.
We got plenty.
The spare part.
Hey, what's going on? It was just working.
Hi there, Tom Thomas.
Simka and Nolik. Look, I've got a
Sorry,
problem.
no time to play. We're busy.
Busy? With what?
We got put in charge here for the day. We even get to use one of the pack-a-mats.
Papoose and Marcia went out to visit our Fixie friends. Papoose used to be with them at the Space Center years ago.
Ever since he was a boy, Papoose dreamed of going into space. And why not? Fixies work on rockets, too. He even got a job at the Astronaut Training Center. He was put in charge of the centrifuge, and he made sure it worked perfectly. The centrifuge is a sort of very fast carousel for training astronauts. And Papoose trained inside of it, too. Unfortunately, Papoose never knew the rocket was scheduled to fly on his day off. And when he found out, it was too late, and the rocket blasted off without him. Since then, Papoose hates his days off. But he still longs to fix something like that centrifuge. You know, something turning around like a washing machine. Too bad for Papoose that the one in his house seems to keep working perfectly fine.
So that means today you fix everything?
Uh-huh.
Well then, it's your lucky day, because my car just broke down.
Hooray! We've got work to do. Nolik, let's go!
Well, what broke down here?
Wait a sec. Here, this part burned out.
It's all covered in black. I wonder where we can get the same part, but a clean one.
A clean one? Nolik! Genius! There's the same exact part inside the dishwasher. We can take it from there. Come on!
Do you have any idea how all these parts are connected to one another?
With this thing right under you. It's a special part called a circuit board. A circuit board's made like this. First, the board gets covered with a thin layer of metal. Then, paths are laid onto the board where the electricity is going to flow. After that, all of the extra metal is washed off of it with a special cleaning liquid, leaving the metal paths that were drawn on the board. These paths work just like wires to connect the parts on the board to each other. And then all that's left to do is attach those parts to their places on the paths. Pull it!
Tadish!
Tom Thomas, Tadish!
Hooray! It works again!
Tom Thomas, I'm about to start the dishwasher. Are there any dirty dishes in your room?
Nah.
Slow down!
Slow what down?
Slow down your mom.
We took the new part out of the dishwasher, see?
Mom, wait! Don't start it! You need to put in this one, dirty cup.
Nolik, follow me. Inside the TV's the same part. Now back to the dishwasher.
We barely made it.
We grabbed the part from the TV in the living room.
Not the TV. My mom's favorite program is about to start.
The television is working now.
And where'd you get the part for it?
From your dad's computer in his office.
Hi, everybody. I'm home.
Hi, hon. Are you ready for dinner?
In a bit. I've got to finish a little work on the computer.
Simka, hurry! Where else can we find that part?
Stop. That's enough running. Here, take it back from the car.
And then we put the part back into the computer and it started working again.
Oh, that was really silly.
Remember, you little experts, never repair any device at the cost of another one.
I understand now.
And I understand.
If you were smart, you could have taken the part out of the old radio in the closet.
Papoose, but you know the radio wouldn't work then.
That old thing hasn't been working for years.
Marcia and I have pulled out half those parts already. The mirror.
Hi there, Tom Thomas. Why has this mirror been standing here in the hallway for a whole week already?
My dad can't seem to find any time to hang it on the wall.
Are you sure it won't fall?
It hasn't fallen so far. So, Nolik, do I look like Spider-Man? Ah!
No, you don't look like him at all. Yeah! Hey! You can't climb on walls like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do it.
I can do it. Just give your chewing gum to me. See that? Like in the movie.
Oh, like that's really hard.
Just keep watching.
That's hard.
Feast your eyes and see what the only spider Fixie in the whole wide world can do. Catch me!
I gotcha!
The mirror!
Whoa!
Long ago, the only way humans could see their reflection was to look into water. The very first mirrors appeared about 5,000 years ago. They were made out of silver or bronze. Legend has it that the Greek scientist Archimedes once burned down an entire enemy fleet with the help of mirrors like these. But humans only became able to see their reflections well after they started making mirrors out of glass. And we still use glass mirrors today. But of course, mirrors are not only used for looking at our reflections, they are also used in telescopes to collect the light of distant stars. And humans also use mirrors inside of automobile headlights so they will shine even brighter. Just look at all the things mirrors can do for you.
Whew. Looks like it didn't break. Help me lift it so we can lean it back up on the wall.
Tom Thomas! I've gotten a reflection in the mirror.
That's impossible, because only vampires can't see their reflections. Or ghosts.
But I'm not in there.
So then, I guess you've become a ghost.
No, not a ghost. I don't like them.
Hey, what's all the racket? Did you guys get yourself into trouble again?
Simka! Me and Tom Thomas were playing Spider-Man, and I turned into a ghost for some reason.
Yeah, ghost. That's silly. They don't even exist.
Oh, you don't have any reflection either. Simka! You're a ghost just like I am.
That's just goofy.
Just look, here I am.
Well, hi there.
But why couldn't I see myself over here?
It's probably because the mirror is scratched on the back. Tom Thomas, do you think you can rotate the mirror? It's just like I said. Some of the special coating got scraped off of the back. A mirror is not just a piece of plain glass. Plain glass lets light pass through it, but a mirror reflects light. To turn a piece of glass into a mirror, people spray a special shiny coating on one of its sides that reflects everything. And then to protect the shiny coating, an extra layer of paint is put on top of it. But even with that protection, you still have to handle mirrors carefully, because mirrors can easily scratch or even break.
And do you think that this one is possible to fix?
Yeah, we can do it.
It's a good thing you have a pack-a-mat with you.
I thought we might need it after you started screaming over here.
Don't tell me you've got paint in there for a mirror.
A pack-a-mat's got everything you'll ever need. It's all ready.
My dad's coming.
Tom Thomas, what are you doing here?
Checking if you hung it.
Yeah, right. I'll definitely hang that mirror on the wall soon. Like tomorrow. Or next week.
The combination lock.
He's home.
Nolik, are you here? Stop your hiding. I'll still find you. Nolik, is that you?
Hey, come on, that's not fair. You saw. Let me go again.
I don't want to. You want me to play hide and seek when I got a brand new game to play with?
Where is it? I don't see it anywhere in the room.
I took it to school with me
For what reason?
to show it off.
Wow, awesome game. Tom Thomas, can I play your game?
Cause I'm not done playing with it yet.
Now just try asking me to do some favor for you.
Wait, was it a 3 or a 4? It could have been 5. I forgot.
What about?
I forgot the combination. And now I can't even do my homework. Everything I need to finish is inside of there.
I'm not climbing in to find out your homework. Don't even ask me.
Tom Thomas, why do you look so upset?
The code for the lock. I don't remember it.
Don't you worry. Ha! We'll open it. I know all about a code lock. A simple code lock is built with a few discs that have numbers on them. In the center of each disc is a hole with a notch. When all of the discs are turned so their notches line up in a straight row, the lock's pin can slide out freely. And to get the notches to line up, just turn the discs to the lock's code and the lock will open. It's that simple.
It looks like we gotta take a look inside the lock.
Ah, I see. Nolik, where are you? There's work to do.
I won't do it. I'm not gonna help such a greedy boy.
Nolik, won't you help me out here? And I won't be so greedy anymore.
All right, you broke me down. Only as soon as we're done, you're gonna let me play with the game.
Right.
There's no room in here.
Hang in there. We'll start turning the discs one at a time, and you yell stop when they're lined up.
Stop! Turn the next one now. Stop!
Stop! Now try.
Yes!
Alley-oop. Titties!
Hooray!
And your code was really simple. Way too simple.
The secret numbers and letters that you use to lock something up are called the code or the password. And to make sure your password's a really good one, here are some things you should know. Never choose a password that's really simple for someone else to guess. Like one with numbers or letters that are all the same or are all in order. It's also a bad idea to make a password out of your birth date or name. It's better to think of a password that's a bit more complicated. And don't forget your password once you come up with it. Write down your password on a piece of paper and keep it in a safe place, but don't show it to anybody else. And then, if you happen to forget your code or password, you'll be able to remember it with the help of that piece of paper.
And why did you ever put a lock on your backpack?
I was hiding the game from the other kids.
Then why did you take it to school today?
I wanted to show it off to my class.
And did you show it?
No way. If they would have seen it, they'd be like, I want to use it. I want to play.
And so you hid it and didn't show it to anybody.
Not to anyone.
Then why take it to school, silly?
To show it off there.
You're just some show-off.
You're just some greedy... Oops, sorry. Once greedy boy. Will you let us play now?
Play away.
We're not bothering you, are we?
Can you jump a little easier? You're shaking the whole desk.
The microphone.
And what do you think? Should we go and see a movie? Hey, you didn't type everything that I said. You should listen more carefully.
And you should try using less words.
Nolik, hey.
Alley-oop? What are you arguing about?
Well, I was writing a letter to Johnny.
I was, not you.
I messed up my finger, and Nolik offered to help me.
I had no idea that you're such a yapper.
Oh,
Now I see. Tom Thomas. Didn't you know that you can call Johnny straight from your computer?
you sure?
You see that picture of the phone? Just click on it.
Hi. So what movie do you want to go see?
Hey there. I don't care. Just not pirates and those robots.
Hey, Tom Thomas. Why aren't you answering me?
I am answering you. Hello? Hello?
Talking to the microphone.
I don't have a microphone.
There you go. End of conversation.
All right, then talk right into there.
Simka, come on. You use headphones to listen.
It's a joke.
It's no joke. We talk into microphones and listen through headphones. But both of these devices use a special membrane to do their job. The membrane inside of a microphone is used to capture sound that is then sent through wires as an electrical signal. And inside a pair of headphones, a membrane helps turn that electrical signal back into sound. So it turns out that a microphone and headphones are built in a very similar way, even though they are used quite differently.
And so I talk right into here? Johnny, hello?
Just wait a second. First, we need to plug your headphones into the hole where the microphone gets plugged in.
Ah, I get it.
Go ahead. Now it's a microphone.
Johnny, I'm here. Can you hear?
Yeah, he can hear, but you can't. Nolik, switch it over to the headphone jack.
I already saw a robot.
And I already saw it.
Nolik!
I don't think there's anyone who didn't see it.
You didn't see it? Then let's go see it.
No, I don't wanna. I think the robots will be even more boring than the pirates.
Do you want to see the pirates? Make up your mind. Do you want to see the pirates or the robots?
I don't want to see either one. Nolik, what are you doing?
What am I doing? It's 'cause you and Johnny don't listen to each other.
I've got a good idea. You need to talk like police on their walkie-talkies. When they're done talking and they're ready for an answer, they say, over.
Great idea.
When we talk to someone using the telephone, there are two channels for the sound. We talk through the first channel and listen to the other person talking through the second one. But sometimes two people need to talk to each other using only one channel. For instance, sailors and taxi drivers use one-channel radio sets. When a radio set's turned on, you can hear the other person talking, but they can't hear you talk unless you push a special button down. Then they'll hear you, but you won't hear them. So that means you have to take turns talking, because if everybody tries talking at once, nobody will understand anything. So then, to let people know that you're done talking, and you're ready to listen to what they have to say over.
Johnny, hello. Why don't we try talking like police on their walkie-talkies? Whenever you're done talking, say to me, over, over.
All right. So are we going to the movies? Over.
Nah, I don't feel like it. Why don't we go play ball instead? Over.
Sounds good. Who are you talking to before? Over.
I can't tell you that. It's classified. And we policemen, we follow the rules. Wow, that worked out great. You two are the best. Over. Oops.
We try our best. Over.
We do. Especially me. I'm completely over.
Paper.
Hey, Tom Thomas! You're watering plants?
Not only, I'm writing an essay for school.
I don't get it.
I have to write an essay that's called How I Take Care of Nature. Only I have to write what's true, so I'm writing what's true. Watering my plants. Oh! Chusaka. Chusaka, come here, girl. Stop. Don't be scared.
Why did you pick her up?
I want to pet her a little so I can write about how well I take care of animals.
Tom Thomas, I want to take care of nature too.
That sounds good. And what should we be doing?
We could try saving air by not breathing as often.
Awesome idea! Way to go! Saving air! Let's go for it. And ready?
Humans invade nature and destroy more and more of her riches with each passing year. They extract her minerals and oil, cut down her trees, and pollute her air and water. They do all of this to produce food and all sorts of other things. It's a shame that people don't really need all these things that they produce. They often buy something and then just toss it away when it's still almost new. And then there's all the food that humans buy and just throw away. So if you want to help nature, try not to buy anything that you really don't need. And take good care of the things that you do buy. And you can be sure that we Fixies will do everything we can to make your things last as long as possible.
That's it. Now we can write it.
Write this. I also do my duty by saving air. A whole 20 seconds worth. You got it?
What's that noise? Huh. I must have left it running when I needed some water for my plants.
Tom Thomas, I think you should write that you're saving water too. It really matters because there's not enough of it.
Nolik, that's a good idea. Let's add that.
Hi there. What are you guys up to?
We're writing about how Tom Thomas protects nature. It's a homework assignment for school.
Uh-huh. I've already written how I'm watering the plants, I'm good to living creatures, how I'm saving air and water, and how I'm conserving carrots, too. I never want to eat them, especially in soup.
Not eating your vegetables? No way. Doesn't count.
You sure of that?
Mm-hmm. Why did you rip your paper out?
You won't let me say how I'm conserving carrots, right? So I'll have to rewrite it.
You're not taking care of nature.
What? Where'd you get that idea from? That's all I'm doing.
No. When you keep on throwing your paper out, it means you're not taking care of trees out there.
What trees are you talking about?
Didn't you know humans make paper out of trees? Humans make paper by cutting down trees and shredding the pieces into chips. The chips are then placed in water, chemicals are added to the solution, and then it is all mixed together into a mushy, watery substance called pulp. Next, the water is drained from the pulp, and with the help of huge rotating drums is flattened into thin sheets of paper. So you see, to make new paper, humans have to keep cutting down trees. And you should know this. If every person on the planet would use one less sheet of paper, you know, they'd save 1 million trees all together.
You sure?
I'm sure. And now that you know about trees and paper, what are you gonna do next?
Hey, you know, I've decided not to write any essay for school.
You what?
I want to help save more trees by using less paper, that's all.
Oh, Tom Thomas, you're my hero.
The Piggy Bank.
Mwah!
Tom Thomas, why are you throwing away your money?
That's not what I'm doing. I'm storing it. This is a piggy bank. Oh, here's another coin.
I don't like its snout. That's one very suspicious-looking pig. Are you positive your money's safe with her?
Don't worry. Whatever I put into my bank here is not getting back out. This piggy bank won't give up a cent.
You greedy piggy!
Come on, Nolik. Simka must have taught you about how banks work.
Humans came up with the idea of piggy banks because they wanted a good place to save their coins. For storing lots of money, people use a safe, a large metal box with a very strong lock. Now that kind of piggy bank's almost impossible to break open. The biggest safes are in banks. Banks use them to store their customers' money and other valuables. There are even safes in banks that are whole rooms. You'd need an awful lot of change to fill up one of these piggy banks.
So why are you saving up all this money?
For roller skates.
How much more do you need to save?
I don't know. I can't see if there's enough in there.
Then just go and open it.
But there's no way to do that. The only way is to smash it real hard.
So smash it.
Nuh-uh, forget it. I have nothing to put my money into.
But what if there's already enough for roller skates?
And what if there's not?
All right, then I guess I'll count your money for you. Tadish! Oh, whoa! Tom Thomas, you've got a fortune in here.
There are many different kinds of money, and they're not just coins either. Long ago, people paid each other with shells and squirrel skins and even parrot feathers. And of course, metal coins are more convenient than any of those things. And paper money is even more convenient than coins. One piece of paper can be worth as much as 100 coins, or even 1,000. All that needs to be done is to print more zeros on it, and that's all. Today, humans can pay for almost anything without paper money or coins whatsoever. If you have enough money in the bank, You can just walk into a store, give the cashier your bank card, and take your purchase home with you without handing over any money. The bank knows how much money you spend, and they pay the store for you later. It's so convenient.
So, will you count them?
Here we go. 1 coin and 2 coins.
Wait, Nolik, what 1 coin, 2 coins? What are you counting? You have to add together all of the different numbers.
Huh. You should have told me that before. I never learned how to.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Come on out.
Hut! 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 What can I do?
What if you try stacking the coins so they're like stairs?
That's what I'm already doing. Ah! Why don't you try tilting the piggy bank over?
Hang on.
Stop! I'm getting buried! Put it back the way it was before! This is worse! Just put the pig down!
Nolik, hang in there, please. I'll get some thread and lower it down to you.
I can't get a hold of it. It's too far away. Hey, Thomas, smash the piggy bank.
What?
Just smash your piggy bank.
But I like it.
And what, you don't like me?
Of course I like you.
Well, who do you like more? You're my friend, aren't you?
Of course.
Then smash the piggy bank, will you?
Okay, Nolik, I'm gonna do it. Nolik, are you okay?
I'm okay. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, my friend.
No problem.
At least now you can count up how much money you have.
Nah, there's no reason to do it. There's no way it's enough for roller skates.
You sure? What a shame. But now you've got all of this money here to buy a piggy bank that's totally brand new.
The solar battery.
Let's see, 3 times 648.
He won't get it himself. Nope.
Well, I bet he will. Thomas is so smart.
Yeah, smart, but lazy. I'll bet you a flick in the head.
Then get ready.
Huh?
Shh. We promise. We can't bother him during homework time.
I really wish I didn't have to write this out. Why write everything on paper when you got a calculator?
I knew he'd say that. Without a calculator, he can't get it.
It seems like the batteries are dead.
Did you see that? The calculator won't turn on, so he's gonna have to solve it by himself.
What's the problem? Come on. Where are the batteries here? Simka, Nolik, just come out already. I can hear that you're here.
Hi, Thomas. Well, you can't figure out where the batteries need to go?
I don't get what's so funny.
Because there are no batteries inside of this thing.
What do you mean, no? Then where does the calculator, get a...
Where does it get electricity?
Uh-huh.
There's a solar battery in there.
The sun turns it on?
A long time ago, it was discovered by scientists that some materials produce electricity when light hits them. Sheets that are made out of these materials are called photoelectric cells. By connecting a few of these photoelectric cells together, you can build a solar battery. A solar battery in a calculator sits behind a small clear window. And when light hits the solar battery, it produces the electricity that powers the calculator.
I don't see a little window anywhere on here.
That's because you covered up the window with a sticker for some reason.
The reason is that it looks great.
Good job. It looks really great, but it can't work now.
Well, farewell, sticker. I can't get it off.
Then just leave it alone. Go ahead and solve the problems without the calculator. Then I'll be the one flicking you.
Flicking who? Did you forget? We're the Fixies, and we have to fix everything.
Ah, Simka, that's a sneaky plan.
It's not sneaky at all. You better find something to tear off the sticker with.
Okay, how about them? It'll take forever doing it this way.
Yeah, I got an idea. Let's use this paper clip.
And what's next?
I'll just stick the end to the paper clip and then wrap it around. Tidish!
With the help of solar batteries, we can produce electricity without burning any oil or coal. Unfortunately, these batteries aren't very powerful. A calculator can get enough energy from a small little battery. But in order to power a whole city with solar energy, you need to have power plants with huge fields full of solar batteries. And of course, it's best to build these plants where the sun shines bright and long, like out in the desert. By the way, in outer space, the sun shines very brightly, and it's never blocked by clouds. That's why all of the vehicles and satellites in space use solar energy for power, including the International Space Station, where astronauts from different countries work together.
Tom Thomas!
What, you guys all done?
Uh-huh. Now you can go solve your problems on the calculator.
But I already solved them on paper before you peeled off the sticker.
Hooray! I'm the winner!
Ow, that's totally unfair. If it wasn't for the sticker, you would have lost.
What's going on?
Nothing, never mind.
That's nothing to you? Well done, Tom Thomas. You got them all right.
Now it's working. Look, a picture of our Nolik.
Where?
Right there on the calculator.
Oh, I got it. 0 means no, Nolik.
Good one.
Candy.
Nice black eye.
Tom Thomas, did you fall? How did you hurt your eye?
I had a big fight with Johnny.
Oh, wow!
How could you?
What was the fight about?
We argued over who's cooler, a racer or a boxer.
A race driver's cooler.
Of course! That's what I said to him. But Johnny had to prove it's a boxer.
Well,
He proved it all right. Can't you see?
You don't prove anything at all by fighting. What a profession, a boxer.
yeah. Now your dad, he's got an amazing profession, a journalist. He gets to travel to different countries and brings back all sorts of funny stuff. They even show him on TV.
No.
What do you mean?
Boxers are cooler. Everyone's really afraid of them.
Don't be gloomy, Tom Thomas. Have a candy. I've got a good idea. How about a taste tester? That's the best job.
And what is he testing?
A taste tester is someone who tests the tastes of drinks and food.
Yeah, how come?
They want to find out if the food is delicious and what all the flavors are in it.
Super! What a great profession.
But a taste tester's not a job just anyone can do.
I can do it.
Then let's check. So open your mouth and then close your eyes. Try to figure out what the flavor is inside of this piece of candy.
Strawberry.
That's right. Good job, Tom Thomas.
And this?
That tastes like orange.
You missed that one. It was lime.
Yeah, Tom Thomas. If you want to be a food taster, you're going to need to do some serious practicing.
Let's do it. Raspberry?
You got it!
Simka, how do they get the candy to be hard on the outside and filled with liquid on the inside?
Don't get distracted. You're training. Yeah!
Hard candy is made like this. First, a sweet syrup is cooked until it is thick and stretchy. Then the mixture is pulled into long, hollow tubes that are like noodles. As the tubes cool down, they start getting harder. And it's right then that the tubes are filled with the soft, fruity center and then cut into pieces. It all has to be done quickly before the tubes have a chance to get totally hard. And that's how candy is made that is hard on the outside and soft on the inside.
It could be strawberry, only I just can't tell anymore. Ouch!
What's wrong?
My tooth.
Was I hearing things? Or did someone yell? Oh, I got it. Come on. Let's take a look at your tooth.
A taste tester has to be the most delicious profession in the world. They taste all sorts of things like cheeses and chocolates and decide which ones taste better. Everything is tested for taste, even water, because different waters taste differently. There are also testers who don't test food and drinks, but rather they test the smells of things like deodorants or perfumes. Not everybody can become a really great tester. First, you have to be able to tell apart all the different tastes and smells. You also need to know when it's time to stop, or you can make yourself sick and lose your ability to tell things apart. That's the reason why taste testers only take very small bites of food and very, very little sips.
If you're gonna have a bad tooth, it's good to have a mom who's a dentist.
That's true. She's a good dentist. She'll fix it in no time. She'll pull that tooth right out. So, did she pull it out?
Nah, she just gave me some medicine to gargle.
Your tooth, does it hurt?
Yeah, it hurts a little.
Hey, now I definitely know who's cooler than a boxer.
Who?
Who else? A dentist. Even boxers are afraid of going to the dentist.
Chusaka! Get away from here! So where did it go? Oh, here it is.
Hey there, Tom Thomas.
So what's on the disc?
Hi there, Nolik. Hi there, Simka. It's a cartoon about Gulliver in the land of Lilliput. My friend Jeannie let me borrow it. I have it till tomorrow.
And what's the story about?
Well, it's about this guy who gets shipwrecked where people are just so teeny tiny.
Fixies, you mean?
No, not Fixies. Lilliputians.
Lilliputians?
Uh-huh. Know what, Simka? I think that you Fixies might have come from those Lilliputians.
No way! Our grandpa told us a completely different story of the Fixies.
When something is very well made, then the saying goes that it was made with just a little bit of soul. In old times, craftsmen made things to last, and in each appliance, they would leave just a little piece of their soul. Those little pieces of their soul would turn into tiny craftsmen called Fixies, who would then make the appliance their home and take care of it every day. And that's how the very first Fixies came about. But as the years have passed, fewer things are being made by hand, and more things are getting made by machines in factories. That means there are less and less new Fixies coming from human souls. Luckily, Fixies can fall in love with each other and have their own family, raising their children and teaching them well, so they'll grow up to become skillful and honest master Fixie repairmen.
So you're mistaken. We're not Lilliputians at all. We're Fixies. Yeah, Fixies. Listen, Listen, Tom Thomas, why don't you show us the movie?
Yeah, I want to learn about Lilliputians too. Really, I do.
Sure, I'll show you. Oh no, what's going on? I broke it. I can't give her back a disc that's messed up.
Don't panic. We'll take a look at it. Come lay it down over here.
Tom Thomas, why is this disc all covered in jelly?
Because I was touching it with my fingers. I mean, what else?
It's obvious you don't know how a disc works at all.
And you know how it works?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah?
If we take a look at a digital disc through a powerful microscope, we can see rows of tiny valleys of different lengths. These valleys are actually a code for the cartoons, games, or music recorded onto the disc. Inside a disc player, a laser beam reads the code and helps turn it back into pictures and sounds. But if you scratch the disc or smudge the disc with dirty fingers, the laser can't read it and the disc won't play. That's why you need to keep discs clean and stored in cases. So that's why you should only hold discs along the edges. And when you're done watching them, you have to put them back inside their boxes.
And what about this one? Do we have to get rid of it?
Not so fast. Nolik, this calls for a major cleaning. Let's get the brooms. Okay, Tom Thomas, check the disc. There you go. Now you're holding it right.
Hooray! The disc works fine.
Hooray! Now we can watch the movie about the Lilliputians.
Hey, Gulliver, why are you sitting there? You've seen this movie already.
I know in what?
What? Look at that pile of discs. Where do you need to put them?
Huh. In their boxes.
The flashlight.
Where is that thing?
Hi, Tom Thomas. What are you looking for?
The flashlight. Ah, here it is.
Why do you need it?
Katya, I want to talk with her.
Why not use the phone? This thing's a flashlight. It's not a telephone.
No, you don't understand. Me and Katya came up with a secret code. If I flash just once, then it means hello there.
Oh, and Katya's also said hello there to you.
And 2 flashes? What's that?
Katya's asking if everything's all right. Now I'll tell her that everything's good. Oh, what's wrong with this?
I think it's not working right.
I see, Nolik, but what's wrong?
Any flashlight is nothing more than a battery and a light bulb connected by some wires that are used to make a switch in between them. To turn on a flashlight, you flip on a switch. That lets the electricity flow through the wires from the battery to the bulb so it lights up. And if it won't light up, that means that the battery is dead, the light bulb is burned out, or the switch is broken. And now let's put all this theory into practice.
I'm sorry, but I don't have time right now. Don't you get it? If I don't signal back, she'll think that I don't want to talk to her, and that would just be terrible.
Just don't get all worked up.
We'll help you.
But first we need to get the pack-a-mat and come right back. See ya.
Did you hear that? Masya, what a weird sound.
Uh-huh. That's new.
Now we know what the noise was.
Papoose, can we use a pack-a-mat?
To fix a flashlight.
Really, did you say a flashlight? Do you know the story about when Granddad had to travel for miles on top of a dog? It's true! He was sent on a very important mission. A huge flashlight repair.
What kind was it?
A special kind called a lighthouse. A lighthouse is a tall structure with a huge flashlight on top of it that is used to help ships and planes find their way. People have been using lighthouses since ancient times. The most famous of them all is the Lighthouse of Alexandria. It was built in Egypt more than 2,000 years ago, and it was more than 100 meters tall. The ancient Greeks considered this lighthouse one of the 7 wonders of the world. In ancient times, people would burn big fires on top of lighthouses. Today, the light comes from powerful electric bulbs. Many of today's lighthouses not only give off light, but they send radio signals, too. Yes, thanks to lighthouses, ships and planes for miles around learn where they need to sail or where they've got to fly in order to stay safe.
And thanks to that heroic deed of your grandfather, that big old lighthouse started working. Since then, not a single ship has ever gone astray.
Simka, and what if we don't just fix the flashlight, but we do something heroic?
Like Grandpa's did.
Uh-huh.
All right, what do you say? Let's jump on the back of this dog and get moving.
What?
Stop ducking. Grab hold of my hand.
Chusaka, no! Get out right now.
Tish! That was really some heroic deed.
Now it's time to go get that lighthouse fixed. Tom Thomas, hand the lighthouse over.
What kind of lighthouse?
The one that's your flashlight.
I have no use for it.
What do you mean no use for it?
But then how are you gonna tell Katya what she needs to know?
I already told her. Watch this.
No, that wasn't the deal.
Yeah. You want to tell us our heroic deed was in vain?
Well, if you need some heroic deed, then sure, fix it.
Hooray!
The tin can.
Well, what else goes? A flashlight. It's good to have when you're camping.
Listen, Tom Thomas. Just leave a little room for me in there. I'm good to have when you're camping, too.
I'll leave you some room. Just hide in there so Dad won't see you.
And you can't tell Simka anything about me going with you.
All right. And last on the list, a few cans of meat.
Hi, Tom Thomas. Have you seen Nolik?
No.
Then who did I just hear you talking with?
I was just reading the label.
Huh. Where did Nolik run off to?
Simka, do you know, how come these cans have no way to open them so you can taste what's inside?
What do you mean? Don't you know what makes canned food special?
It comes in a can.
The thing that's special about canned food is that it can get stored a long time without spoiling. You see, meat and vegetables spoil when harmful bacteria start multiplying inside of them. So, if you can get rid of the bad bacteria or stop them from getting into the food will last a long time. That's why jars and cans are sealed very tightly. This stops harmful bacteria and air from getting inside and spoiling the food. So you're telling me that Nolik's not here, right? Looks like he's really not here. Who is that?
Where? Oh, right, now I remember. There's another can I should take with me.
There's something fishy happening here.
Hey, guys. My mom threw this can out a long time ago, but I hid it for later. I knew I'd use it someday.
And who were you talking to when you said guys? Moi?
You're here and I'm here, and that's two of us. Look at this great can I got.
There's nothing great about it. Put it down on the floor. You see?
What? Oh, it's crooked, and so what?
So what? It's all swollen. And when it's like that, you know that inside the can, bad bacteria is growing and spoiling the food that's in there.
It went bad?
There's a way to check. On every single can, you can find the date it's good until.
Sooner or later, even canned food will go bad. And of course, dairy foods like yogurt or milk can spoil in just a few days. When you buy food in the store, it's very important to always check the expiration date. The expiration date's the last day that it's safe to eat that food without worrying that it may have gone bad. You can find the expiration date on each box, jar, or can of food, so pay attention. And be very careful not to buy or eat any food after its expiration date has passed. And if you see that a can is swollen, throw it away immediately. If you eat it, your belly can swell up too. Unfortunately, when food spoils, it's impossible to unspoil it, and then even the Fixies won't be able to help.
Oh, my mom probably saw that this can went bad over a year ago. That's why she threw it into the trash.
Right. Shame on you for picking it out of there. You could have poisoned yourself and poisoned your dad as well.
Yeah.
And the other cans, are they swollen too?
They're fine.
Goodbye then. It's a shame I couldn't find Nolik around here. Papoose wants to give him a brand new pack-o-mat as a present.
To me?
Aha! I gotcha! Ha-ha! I had a feeling you would try to sneak away in Tom Thomas's bag.
You lied. That's not fair.
And hiding, that's fair, right?
Tom Thomas, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great, then let's get going.
Hooray! We're going camping.
I wanted to go camping too.
Don't worry, I'll go camping with you.
Really?
Really, really, really. To that house outside our window. See how huge it is?
The Electric Kettle.
That's 4.
Come on, Tom Thomas, just one more. Come on now, Tom Thomas. I know you can do it.
5.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. No, your chin was below the bar.
Whew, that's all. I can't do anymore.
You weakling.
You're the weakling. I'm not. I just haven't eaten in a while, and that's why I lost my strength.
You're a slave to food, Tom. And you see, that's the difference between us Fixies and you humans.
Many people wrongly assume that the only way Fixies could live is by stealing food off of humans' tables. Or worse yet, by stealing it from their refrigerators. That's just a lie. It's not true at all. Fixies don't eat any kind of human food. So then where in the world do the Fixies get their energy, you're wondering? It's very simple. A Fixie's entire life is connected with devices. Fixies not only live inside of devices, but they take care of them and help them live longer. And in return for their help, these devices share part of their energy with the Fixies. So there you go. The Fixies help devices, and devices help the Fixies. Yes, we Fixies and machines have a symbiotic relationship. So we don't eat leftovers like cockroaches, because we're Fixies.
1, 2, 3, whoa! How's it possible that a big boy like you doesn't know how to make any food for himself?
I'm able to cook, but I'm not allowed to turn on the stove.
What can you make without it?
Oh, yes. We have instant oatmeal. Look.
Do you like oatmeal?
You're joking. Only my folks say oats are healthy and make you stronger.
Great. Well, then how do you cook it?
It's not hard. All you gotta do is add hot water, and I'm allowed to turn on the kettle.
Stop and check if there's water in there. If there's none, you can burn out the kettle.
It's got enough.
Then you can turn it on.
Hey, tell me, how does the kettle turn off? I mean, how does it know when the water's hot enough?
Inside of an electric kettle, there's a heater hidden underneath its bottom. When you turn on the kettle, the heater warms up the water until it boils. And the boiling water gives off steam that heats up a special metal plate at the top of the kettle. The heat causes the metal plate to bend, and that turns off the switch. So you could say that an electric kettle feels when the water's boiling.
Okay, now I understand.
Hey, why do you need 3 bowls? You don't need to make any oatmeal for us.
It's not for you guys. It's for my mom and dad.
Start out here.
No! Keep pouring into this one.
And I say pour it here.
And I say first you should pour it into mine.
Oh, Nolik, where are you?
I'll find him. Hang on, I'm going in.
Ah! Simka!
She was right over here.
Nolik!
Over here.
Simka!
Here.
Nolik!
There.
Ow! Hey, where is your other boot?
It got lost. Up there in the oatmeal.
That must be your parents. Let's get out of here.
Hey, and what about your shoe?
Don't worry. I got another one.
Hi, Tom Thomas. We're back. You must be hungry. We'll make you something to eat.
But I already prepared us some food. And the water's already hot. Wash your hands.
Tom Thomas, don't touch that kettle if it's hot. I don't want you to burn yourself. So today we're eating oatmeal for dinner. Delicious.
Maybe you have something else?
Why something else? You're the ones that say that oatmeal's great for you and that it makes us stronger.
Well, yeah, that's what we say.
I'm glad that our son pays such careful attention.
Isn't it delicious?
Really? Huh. What's that?
Oh, look, you found the boot, Dad.
What?
It's nothing. Just eat your food and don't get distracted. I'd like to see that oatmeal all gone, okay? And whoever doesn't finish won't get any candy.
The scale.
Chusaka, that's enough already.
But what if it's something important?
Come on, she's just a dog.
They say that cats and dogs have a sixth sense that we don't have.
What's that?
Well, they feel all sorts of things that we humans don't. I better let her in. Mom and I will be home before dinner. Please remember to give Chusaka her food. Love, Dad. Oh, how could I have forgotten this? I just can't believe it.
You believe in a sixth sense now, don't ya?
Uh-huh. Only it looks like for Chusaka it's a sense of hunger.
How much food should I give her?
Look, it's all written on that chart.
For each kilogram of the dog's weight, serve 1 level scoop at every feeding. Uh-huh, I got it.
How many scoops is Chusaka? Oops, I mean, how many kilograms?
I don't know.
Then what should we do?
You don't know? We'll weigh Chusaka, that's what we'll do.
With what?
With a scale. There's one standing in your dad's office.
You're right, let's go.
I was wondering, does it bother your mom that only your dad has his own office and not her?
Nah, Mom says she's got her own office. It's called the kitchen. Hey, look, there's the scale.
Did you know that humans have had scales like this for more than 7,000 years? If we want to find out how much something weighs, we need to compare it with something that we already know the weight of. Let's say you need to weigh a watermelon. You put it on the scales pan and it drops down. Now you keep adding weights to the other side until the two sides balance. Well, this one is too heavy, but this one is just right. Since the weight is 10 kilograms, it means that the watermelon weighs 10 kilos. And that's just how simply a scale works.
Well, should we start? Chusaka!
Right, like she's gonna come running. How are you gonna get her away from that bag?
Huh, I know how to get her. Here, hold this little piece of food while I weigh her.
This may be literal, but it's way too heavy.
Just hang on.
Please, hurry up! Come on! Hurry up!
Done. Her weight is 2 kilograms. Okay, now we can feed Chusaka. Chusaka weighs 2 kilograms, so 2 cups will be just right then.
Do you think that you can feed your pets any kind of food at all? Oh, no! For them to be healthy, pets just like humans need to have a nutritious diet. Today, there are special pet foods for birds, fish, dogs, cats, and all sorts of other pets. These foods are made with everything your pets need to stay healthy, like meat, fish, fruits, grains, vegetables, and vitamins. These kinds of foods give pets a well-balanced diet, and there's no need to cook them. They're ready to eat. Just pour them in a bowl and your dog will be happy. And so will your cat, and your bird, and your fish, too. Just be careful not to mix them up, because what's good for a fish isn't good for a dog. Each animal needs its own special food.
Stop!
What's wrong?
What's wrong? You have to take out a piece. She ate one already.
All right.
So, that's 6 cents. You still think it's true, right?
What did you bring that for? Oh, Mom is calling.
No way. How could she know it would rain?
I knew that Chusaka had it. Hello?
It was a 6 cents, wasn't it?
The string lights.
We're almost all done. Yeah. Now Santa Claus is gonna come over. He'll say, 1, 2, 3, lights light up the tree. Then we'll get our presents.
The real Santa Claus?
Yeah, for sure.
The real Santa Claus will come to you?
You'll see for yourself. He comes to me every year. Okay, so let's practice. 1, 2, 3, lights light up the tree. Huh? Oh, the string lights burned out. And we don't have another one.
Tom Thomas, Santa Claus is almost here. Is the tree ready?
No, not quite yet.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
I'll be right back.
Tom Thomas, what do you think? Will Santa Claus give you any presents if there aren't any lights on the tree?
No way. It's not right without the light. It just wouldn't be magical.
Papus, Marcia, Santa Claus is about to come to Tom Thomas, but the string lights on the tree, they all burned out.
They all burned out? Really?
The bulbs in a string light are connected together like a chain with a piece of wire between each bulb. When you turn on a string light, electricity flows through the wire, lighting up each of the bulbs along its way. But if any of the bulbs gets burned out, the circuit will be broken, and the electricity will stop flowing. That means one bad bulb will make all of the lights go out. So if you want to fix a string light with a bad bulb, the answer is really simple. Just find the bad one and put a new one in. So, do we have a spare bulb around here?
I'll get it for you. I know where it is.
Tom Thomas, hold up Santa Claus for a while. We need a little time to find and replace that bad light for you.
I'll try to.
Tom Thomas, Santa Claus is already here.
Ho, ho, ho!
I got one thing to do.
So, let's find the bad bulb.
Okay, Papoose, let's go.
This one's working.
Maybe this one burned out.
Nope.
And that?
It lights fine.
Santa Claus is getting very hot out here.
Hold on. Simka, what's up?
We checked all the bulbs, but couldn't find a bad one.
I guess this year won't be magical. Okay, Mom, just come on in.
Ho, ho, ho! Hello there, Tom Thomas. So tell me now, have you been good all year? Huh, why aren't the lights on the tree burning? So then let's say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Papoose, I found one more bulb.
Here's the one that's not working.
1, 2, 3. Light up the tree.
Huh! Now we need to replace this bulb with a new one.
So where's Marcia?
Show your light, O tree. Hooray! Ho, 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 ho.
Whew, that was really hard. I see you already got it shining. But where did you manage to find a new bulb?
We got Papoose to act as the bulb. Tidish!
Tidish!
Ah, what a hero. Pull me up so we can put this bulb in.
On Christmas Eve, on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Eve, our spirits light up.
Whoa!
And on the tree,
Yeah!
on Christmas Eve,
Nice box.
the lights burn brighter. Every year when no one is expecting, from some place that no one could conceive, appears a little miracle before us. Every year on Christmas Eve, 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 the clock it seems on Christmas Eve is ticking slower. And suddenly, on Christmas Eve, a miracle on Christmas Eve, no one believes on Christmas Eve comes out of nowhere. Every year when no one is expecting, from some place that no one could conceive, a little miracle before us. Every year on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Eve, the clock ticks slower.
The Magnifying Glass.
Case number 1. Let's begin. Well, well. I see evidence of the criminal. The criminal's fingerprints, to be exact. He won't get away with it.
Why do you think she's just looking at us instead of chasing us?
Oh, maybe she can't see us and we're invisible.
Then how come I see you?
Simka, Nolik, be careful. Don't destroy the tracks.
What kind of tracks?
Whose tracks are they?
Shh. I have to solve a crime.
A crime? What kind?
Someone stole a wing from this plane, but I'm on the trail. Take a look at that fingerprint.
I'm looking. Well, and so?
Each fingerprint is unique, so if you can find fingerprints, that means you have a good chance to find out who left them.
Class!
It's been known for quite a long time that all humans have their own unique fingerprints. It's true. No two people have the exact same fingerprints, and this fact helps the police catch criminals. It starts by finding fingerprints at the scene of the crime. Then the police compare those fingerprints with the fingerprints of someone who may have committed the crime. If they match, they found the criminal. This method is called dactyloscopy. Besides catching criminals, fingerprints can also be used to replace ordinary keys. When you press your finger against a special electronic lock, the lock recognizes your fingerprint, and then it's please come on in. By the way, unlike humans, we Fixies don't leave fingerprints anywhere, and that's why even the police can't find us.
Now we'll put a dog on the scent of the criminal. Chusaka, sniff. Pick up the trail. Now go find. Hey, what's wrong?
Chusaka's broken.
We've got to fix her then.
How? She's not a vacuum cleaner. She's a real live dog.
Fixies know how to fix it all. Not true. Almost all.
The first thing we have to do is a thorough inspection. Let's see now. Her eyes are looking quite healthy.
Good. Tails in one piece.
Ears are clean.
Yeah.
Tongue, rosy pink. Tom Thomas, stand her up on all 4 feet. No, paws, I mean.
Uh-huh. Chusaka, go on, you're fine.
Now I understand. Here's what's out of order. It's her right paw. But I can't see what's wrong.
I wonder if something's broken on the inside.
Wait, maybe something really small is stuck in her paw there. Tom Thomas, we need your lens.
Here.
In order to examine a small object, you need a lens. A magnifying lens is a special piece of glass that is thicker in the middle than on the sides. It bends the light that passes through it. And that is why if you put this kind of lens between your eyes and something small, it looks like the thing got bigger. If you put 2 lenses in a frame, you get a pair of glasses. And if you add a handle to the lens, you get a magnifying glass. There it is, a splinter.
It's glass, I think.
Looks like it. You're right.
It's possible it's from the lamp in the hallway. It broke yesterday, and I guess not every little piece got swept up. Chusaka, hey there! You're all better now.
Looks like we fixed her.
Tadish! She's all repaired and working. Maybe we shouldn't have cured her.
Ungrateful dog.
Simka, Nolik, here it is. The wing that was lost.
Yeah, that's great, only you still have to figure out who hid it underneath the bed there.
Yeah, you still need to match the fingerprints.
The fingerprints on the wing are the same as on the plane. But whose are they?
And did you check your fingerprints out?
Huh, all the fingerprints are mine. So I guess it was really my own fault. I just lost it somehow.
So it turns out that you were the criminal?
Hooray! The crime's been solved! And you, Tom Thomas, are the criminal!
The drain.
Hey, Nolik, come help me. The fan in the computer needs dusting.
Not right now. Me and Tom Thomas are painting a card for his parents' anniversary.
Oh, look, poor you. You must be so tired.
Hi, Simka. It's really great you're here. I have a question. 12th anniversary, is it spelled with an F or is it with a V?
You know what? First put down the number 12, and then put a dash on there, and then a TH.
Oh, right. But first I'll change the water. I'll be right back. Oh, Mama left her ring here. Whoa! No! Oh no, what have I done? I spoiled my mom and dad's special day.
Where? In the bathroom?
My mom's ring was lying there, and I dropped it into the sink, and now it's washed away.
There goes the day. It didn't wash anywhere. Don't you know anything about how a drain trap works?
About a what?
A drain trap's a special curved pipe under the sink basin. Water flows out of the faucet and flows down into the drain trap, and after that it goes down to the sewer. But when you turn off the water, not all of it washes away. Some of it stays down in the drain trap. It's made that way so the smell from the sewer won't get back into the house. A ring is much heavier than water, so if you happen to drop it down the drain, it won't wash away. It will stay at the bottom of the drain trap.
Well, that means we still got a chance.
Yeah, but how in the world can we get it out of that trap?
Who knows? I don't know how to swim.
Don't worry, it's all under control. Do you have any thread?
Plenty of it.
Go get it, and I'll be back in a flash.
I can't fix it like this. I need my welder.
Papoose, I need to borrow your pack-a-mat for a little while.
Now that's a coincidence. I need to use it too.
Marcia, then I need to use your pack-a-mat.
What?
I'll bring it right back.
Hey, where are you going? Just watch what you're doing, dear.
Just like the name says, Fixies live to help machines and appliances. But machines are very big and Fixies are very small, so they can't get by without tools. Long ago, Fixies worked with just about anything they could find. Little feathers, threads, pins, but now they have backpacks called pack-a-mats. Inside a pack-a-mat are all sorts of tools. Just push the button and the pack-a-mat spins around, quickly shooting out a hook or a magnet or even a parachute. Every adult Fixie has their own pack-a-mat. But before children can get them, they have to go to school and study hard and then pass an exam before they have the rights of a full-fledged Fixie. And it's only after all of that that young Fixies get their own pack-a-mats.
And what? You're going down there with just that on?
Not just like this. Yeah, like that.
Huh?
She was just saying, when I tug on the thread, you need to pull me up.
I got it.
He just said, I got it. She said she doesn't need me to repeat what you say.
Simka, Nolik, thank you. You really saved the day.
That's what Fixies are for. I said that's what Fixies are for.
Tom Thomas, who are you talking with in there?
Oh, your mom came back.
No one. Hey, can you turn back into Fixies? I gotta ask you a question. I forgot. Should I write 12th anniversary with an F, or do I write with a V?
Just write the number.
You're right.
The zipper.
Hey, Nolik, look. Why did Tom Thomas go to sleep like that?
Maybe it was some kind of homework for one of his classes.
Uh-huh, gym class homework.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi there.
You're looking good.
My parents just bought it for me. Isn't it a cool jacket?
And what, you slept in it all night?
Yeah, once I tried it on, I didn't want to take it off, and I fell asleep in it.
Yeah, life's never boring with you around.
Oh, I think the zipper got stuck.
And so what? You can leave your coat on no problem. You're about to go to school, right?
And you think I could sit in my class like this? How could I have broken the zipper?
Don't worry. You haven't broken it. Not yet. Here is a simple zipper. It is made with 2 rows of small teeth that pass through a slider. The slider has 2 holes on the top and only 1 hole on the bottom. When we pull the slider up along the zipper, the teeth grab onto each other and the 2 rows join together into one. And zip! The zipper's closed. To open it, all you need to do is pull the slider in the opposite direction. Then the teeth will come apart.
But on mine, they're stuck together. And now what?
What do people do in the morning? Do what they do. Exercise. And I'll have time to think it over.
1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3.
And then what about me?
Go exercise too.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Simka, come on, think of something. I'm sweating already.
Soon, okay? Go get washed up in the meantime.
Whew.
Do you think I could help you think?
I think not. I think you'd be better off washing.
How's it going, Tom Thomas?
Did she think of anything yet?
What?
Did she think of anything yet?
Ah, gotcha. Nope, she hasn't thought of anything so far.
It's so hot.
Just pretend you're a polar scientist. They always work in their parkas, and you know what? I'll be the penguin. Hey, where are you going?
I can't take it anymore.
All right, just sit right here, and I'll try to find the problem.
You see? That polar scientist game's funny, huh?
That's not it. It's Simka. Oh, she's tickling so hard.
Stop squirming.
And you stop tickling me.
Aha! So that's why it won't open all the way. It's only a piece of thread stuck in there. Pull the slider up. Tidish! You can unzip it now.
Thanks so much.
Here it is, a thread. That's what the whole problem was.
You're kidding. So I've been sweating because of some piece of nothing?
In technology, every little thing matters. I remember when scientists built one of the first computers around 60 years ago. It was a giant machine. It filled up several rooms and had more than 1 million parts. It was a technological wonder. But all of a sudden, this technological wonder went kaboom and broke, and no one understood why. The computer just stopped working, and that was that. The scientists were going crazy. They couldn't find a problem. Turns out that this huge computer broke because a little butterfly had flown inside the computer and got stuck in between some contacts. Yes, it's true. This huge machine went crazy because of a little butterfly. And that's how it goes. So you see, every little thing really does matter.
Tom Thomas, breakfast is ready. What are you doing in your jacket?
It's 'cause I was playing Polar Scientist.
Simka, what took you so long to figure it out?
I just thought it would be funny to see Tom Thomas do his exercises and brush his teeth in his coat, that's all.
That was your plan?
Well, yeah. Can I joke around a bit?
The magic wand.
Oh, Tom Thomas, how did you get here?
It was a piece of cake. I just got this cool magic wand as a gift, see?
Wow! There's no such thing as a magic wand. I don't believe you.
You just wait. Any wish is the wand's command. Check it out. Today I want my school to be closed. Golden wish, Tadish!
Tom Thomas, your teacher from school just gave me a call. She said your school has totally disappeared. How odd.
So I'm not going to school?
Well, how? Instead of school, we'll go to the park.
Hooray! Yay!
Real magic. Oh, it's so great.
No, there's no magic. They're only illusions.
I don't know what illusions are.
It's when what we think we're seeing is not what is actually happening. Have you ever seen a magician pull a rabbit out of an empty hat? Do you think it's magic? No, it is only an illusion. In reality, the rabbit's hidden inside the table that the magician puts his hat on. The lid of the hat is made with a secret hatch. And when the magician puts his arm inside the hat, he grabs the rabbit from the table below and ta-da! How every magic trick works may be a secret, but every illusion does have an explanation.
I'm telling you, this wand's totally magical. Right now, I can make a rabbit appear out of this trash can for you. Golden wish, Tadish! Oh, that wasn't the idea.
Looks like a dog to me.
Wait, one more time. Golden wish, Tadish! Golden wish, Tadish!
Tom Thomas, will you cut it out? One Chusaka was already enough for us, and now there's 3. Hey, Tom Thomas, please tell your rabbits that they can stop barking so loudly.
Shame on you for attacking helpless little kids.
Wait, I'll make you bigger now. Golden wish, Tadish!
What? You scared? So you're only brave enough to chase little kids around?
Wow, I'm huge. I'm as huge as Tom Thomas. I'm huge!
Oh, Nolik, be careful!
How can you live being this tall? It's so inconvenient.
And I thought it was tough when you were so tiny.
Tom Thomas, are you ready? Hey, why do we have 3 dogs all of a sudden? Oh, my word.
No!
Why are you screaming?
I was dreaming that someone had given me a magic wand. And then I had to make it big, see? And my mom saw you.
That's awful. That would have made me scream.
I wish I had a magic wand of my very own.
We Fixies aren't ones to believe in magic, but we do believe in what humans can do, because humans often work wonders. For ages, flying in the sky seemed to be an impossible dream. But today, anyone can take off to the sky in an airplane. It used to be that humans thought that only magic could take them to the moon. But now astronauts have already walked on its surface. In fairy tales, people were able to see and talk to each other through a magic mirror. But today we have the internet and telephones we can use. Refrigerators, televisions, automobiles, computers. There are so many things that humans have created. Wondrous things that they used to only be able to dream about. Like a miracle from a fairy tale.
A magic wand? Why do you need it?
First, I'd skip school today.
Tom Thomas, are you ready? I told you, we're going to the park.
And what about school? I'll skip it?
Good joke.
Could this be a dream too?
No, it's just that today is Sunday.
And that's the magic of it.
The Thermos.
Where should I put it?
Put what, Tom Thomas?
Oh, it's you. My ice cream.
Are you joking? Eat it!
I can't.
Tom Thomas, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that it's a present for my mom. Today is Mother's Day.
Then you need to go give it to her.
I can't. Dad and I are going to congratulate her together.
What's your dad gonna give her?
I don't know. But when he gets back home, the ice cream will have melted.
Then put it in the freezer.
And what if Mom looks in there and finds it? The surprise will be ruined. So where won't she find it?
I'll tell you where. Inside of your dad's office.
I don't see any place to hide it here. There's no freezer or anything.
Why don't you take a look inside the box?
Here's a thermos, but what good is it to me? Thermoses are for keeping things hot. The ice cream will melt in there.
It will not. A thermos is made by putting one bottle inside of another. Between the bottles is an empty space, and that's the secret of a thermos. That space stops heat from getting out or in. So if there's hot tea inside, the empty space doesn't let the heat from the tea get out. And if there's ice cream in the thermos, the space stops the heat that's outside from getting in. And that's how a thermos keeps hot things hot and cold things cold.
That's it. I'll go and play for a little while.
He didn't even say thank you, did he, Nolik? Where are you? Nolik!
I'm here!
Where?
In the thermos!
What are you doing in there?
I wanted to see that vacuum you talked about.
Just don't touch anything! And don't even think of licking the foil! The ice cream's so cold, your tongue will stick to the metal.
It's already stuck!
What did you say?
It's already stuck!
Already stuck!
Uh-huh.
Try to unstick it. Well, is it working?
Nuh-uh.
And what if you breathe onto the foil?
Nuh-uh.
Hang on, Nolik. I'll go and get Tom Thomas.
Winter is a wonderful time of year. Holidays, presents, snowballs, skates, sleds. But the cold is also something serious that you shouldn't fool around with. The most important thing is to dress warmly. Cover your head with a hat and your throat with a scarf. Then there's less chance you'll catch a cold or get a sore throat. And to keep your hands from getting chapped, don't forget to wear gloves. And never walk around in wet shoes in the winter. That's a sure way to get yourself sick. And there's one more thing I want to tell you. It's great to have fun in the cold, but use your head. Don't eat snow or stick your tongue on metal fences, poles, or doorknobs. Your tongue can get stuck so strongly to the metal that it will be very hard to get off. I wish you all a glorious winter.
Tom Thomas! Nolik's tongue got stuck.
Where?
In the thermos. Hurry! I'll explain everything later.
Dad, you're already home?
Mm-hmm.
Dad, why are you taking my present?
What do you mean, your present?
I mean this one.
Since when did it become yours?
Oh, hi there. What's the fuss all about?
Oh, it's nothing at all. I have a surprise for you. I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day.
A thermos. How wonderful. Thanks so much. Is there something in here?
I don't think so.
Inside there's a present from me.
Vanilla ice cream. My favorite.
And how did that end up in there?
Thank you so much, my sweeties.
Nolik, you got me so scared. Thank goodness you thought of turning into a screw inside of there.
Uh-huh.
Does your tongue hurt?
Uh-huh.
Do you think you can talk again?
I can talk.
Oh, that's good. We better hurry. We still need to go and wish our mother a happy Mother's Day.
And you should too.